Lionspire.
The Mason Armada approaches! Those ships carry enough men and supplies to plunder and raze the holy city of Galencourt! They must be stopped! Hold Lionspire!
Stop those battering rams! Kill them!
Hold them here!
Never! The Mason battering ram must be stopped! Stop that ram! That's enough! Die, fighting! Never mind. It won't work. Take heed! A Mason ram has reached the gate!
Literally, I'm border of New York, so like, yeah.
Have y'all at least had DQ?
Yeah.
Everyone's had Dairy Queens. That's like the best place for ice cream and shit.
Yep. Yeah, we come from the South, babe.
Stab him.
That's in Mississippi.
I mean, my parents come from the South. But I was born in the North, so I don't...
Wait, are all of these all of these people are players?
Yeah.
Most of them. Yeah.
What?
You can tell who's not and who is. People who are players usually have sneak outfits and shit.
They got the drip.
They got the drip.
God.
I hate saying that. I actually hate saying that.
Yeah, that's understandable.
It physically pains me to say that.
But there are AI bots, and you can tell what they look like because they have the most basic design possible.
Okay, I thought all of these were players, and like they just coming out here deep.
Oh. I'm getting assaulted, Wooly. Please help me.
I'm upstairs.
I'm calling for your assistance, and I require it very, very fastly. Okay, I must leave.
Oh fuck! You didn't tell me it was the bitch with the messer.
Hey.
So that's an actual player.
Yeah, what me and Alex right now are fighting is an actual player.
What the heck is this game?
Chivalry 2.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, fuck. Kill the archer while we get the chance.
I know this is Chivalry 2,
no.
but it looks like this is going the dark, well, almost in the Dark Ages.
It is the
This
medieval
is the Dark Ages.
Yeah, Skyway, this is the medieval ages.
Wait.
Yeah.
Oh, snap.
If anything, I think
I thought this was like the aftermath of the Dark Ages.
No, this is the middle. This is the aftermath of the Great Crusade, where they tried to take Jerusalem.
Okay.
But this is still the medieval ages.
Yeah.
Man,
This guy's a fucking jet, and you just shut the fuck out.
Man, I hate archers. Archers are gay. They're also little babies.
Dodge Arrow is better.
Dodge Arrow's better, he says.
You know something that's crazy? After, you know, the Dark Ages, and, you know,
I
they
think
had
it's crazy that people
like
play
armor
armor in this game.
What did they wear after that?
What?
What do you mean?
Like
they kept
after-
wearing the same clothes. What do you mean?
No, not the clothes. I'm talking about like armor. Like
Oh,
after
they stopped
wore
wearing
chainmail.
armor. Cause after the age of the Dark Age, after the Dark Ages came the guns.
What?
Yeah.
Like gunpowder?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Chinese were really going crazy back then.
Experiment this, because I
Yeah,
remember
the
gunpowder,
Chinese,
it
the
was founded
Japanese, and
Yeah, it was
most of
founded by
Europe were
them.
using guns. No,
because
it wasn't
of,
founded.
because of
The
fireworks,
Chinese
right?
did. Yeah, no, the
The
Chinese
Chinese
founded
always
like
they had
powder.
like
They had
black
se-
powder
like
stuff for a long time.
everybody. And they had
Those guys are smart.
because Britain
Wait,
knew how to use it better than they did.
You know what's crazy to me? When, like, after the Dark Ages, and they actually legit had battle tactics. But then, after that, it was during, like, I guess the 1700s. Well, 1600s, 1700s, and 1800s. There was people that had, like, muskets and stuff, right?
Yeah, but yeah,
I think so. I don't know. I don't know my history.
Okay.
I
weaponry
only
in
know
certain countries.
like the past 100 years.
So,
I know a
why
little bit
were
more about
people
further back.
standing right beside them, and they was like in open terrain, so they wasn't having...
okay. So that form of combat was known as the European form of combat, where they'd stand there and shoot at each other, and once the first
And it
volley
sucked.
from each, it sucked. It's the worst form of combat possible.
It was terrible.
Like, sure, people may call medieval combat fucking archaic and out of date. Really standing there just to take bullets.
I threw all my weapons. Ah!
Standing there just to take bullets is not a form of combat. It's a...
That's Russians.
That is with the Russians, and, you know, it worked for them, but also, revolution.
I'm a knight with a bow because I threw someone my weapons. Ooh, ooh, ooh,
But,
ooh, give me yours.
that was the British versus anybody, because everybody in Europe who had muskets pretty much did that form of combat, including the great Napoleon, who was one of the best
Oh, I
practitioners.
just got pinned to the fucking floor by a ballista.
Oof.
Oh my god.
The great Napoleon, who was known as one of the best generals of that time, was even a proprietor of the stand in formation and fucking fire at people. Because that was the
I mean, phalanxes were a thing, and they actually worked, but...
Yeah, no,
thought
you
they
could
used
easily
terrain
create
and
fields.
trees and stuff.
The thing was, I think people got rid of armor because with guns, armor didn't matter anymore.
Well, that's where tanks came into play. Heavily
Yeah,
armored
but that's
vehicles.
because heavily armored
So that stuff
vehicles-
didn't start coming around until like World War One.
Yeah, that was like World War One or the Cold War.
The Cold War was after World War One.
Oh.
Actually, it was after World War Two.
Yeah.
Wait,
But
so
tanks and shit were not made until World War One, or even a little
so
bit.
what about like a bulletproof vest and stuff?
Well, I think the idea was around, but it was never really like.
Well, yeah, of course the idea was around because people like Leonardo da Vinci thought up of tanks, and while the kingdoms who hired him to think of these plans tried to create them, they didn't work too well. It was a little too ahead of their. It was a little too ahead of the times. Oh, thing is, when guns became a thing, armor became too unusable
It
because
didn't. Well, effective like troop armor became like pretty much unusable.
yeah, you see the armor we're
They
using
got 7 minutes.
here. What? How are you fucking supposed to defend for 8 goddamn minutes? What?
Dude, we cut them down to 3. No, we got them down to like 2.
We had them down to 2 and they get 7 back? Really?
I mean, time does really go fast in this game. And if we put up a good defense, we can carry that.
I mean, yeah, but dude, what
But
kind
when
of
they get to the
bullshit?
trebuchets, they don't actually. I don't think they get a lot of time.
But yeah,
I think I won this morning, right? I had this on this morning or last night. Okay.
but yeah, to answer your question, Skylar, the reason I got rid of armor is because guns were far superior as weaponry.
Wait, so why did they start wearing like bulletproof vests and bomb suits afterwards?
Oh, because
bomb
we had
suits can stop
bombs.
bombs and, I don't know.
They're meant to stop bombs, but bomb suits are also used as a form of blocking bullets, because bomb suits can stop up to a 7.62 round. Like, they can stop 7.62 rounds without you getting hurt.
So do you guys ever think that during that time would they take
Also, bomb
build a
vests
Gundam
and
or
bulletproof vests. Like, dude, I want to tell you this right now. Bomb vests and bulletproof vests didn't come until a lot later, like the 2000s. I hope you know that. I mean, during World War I, there was a type of armor, bulletproof armor, but it was big, heavy metal armor created by people like Ned Kelly, who was the first man to ever wear a suit of full metal armor since the Middle Ages. And this was still during the time where, like, before World War I, where guns were still really popular.
Wait, so what about why didn't they just build Gundams out through that whole time?
Because we don't have that
Gundams
technology.
are actually really hard to build.
Yeah, they weren't smart enough to make that kind of shit. What are you
Mechs
talking
actually are they're difficult to make.
Well, what about
They're hyper.
Get up, you!
Skyway. Mechs are incredibly difficult to make. Do you know how long it took us to get to tanks? Which is basically just a big metal box with a fucking turret on it
That has wheels.
that has treads, not wheels.
Wait,
Like
so
getting a working, like an actual working Gundam.
wait,
The
so why
Japanese have made it. Okay, let me say this. The Japanese only now have made a Gundam. It's not a military grade Gundam. It's a fucking, like, show. It's like a fucking show off thing. The Japanese have made Gundams. But you know what? It took them this long. It took them until 2021 to fucking make it. Which just shows how complicated
He's
shit like
chopping my toes.
It shows how complicated mechs are to make.
I'm
Like,
so angry I'm throwing rocks off the side of this cliff.
I don't know where you got the idea that at any point in history, before, like, now, we could make mechs. I don't know where that came from, but that is the legitimate...
Like,
That is
Titanfall is one of the... It's the most plausible situation.
for
the most
us.
plausible, like, game. for
But
the
that's that's thousands of years into the future, too. Like, Titanfall takes place so far into the future that all of us would be dead and gone, and if we had any children, those children would be dead.
That's generations.
Like,
Oh, you're so aggressive.
I know, but I mean,
Why don't
like,
you
when
shut
I
the
hear...
fuck up and kiss me already? Come on.
I'm aggressive because when I hear dumb things being said, it fucking pisses me off. Especially when it's about history,
I
because
will
I love
drop
history.
kick your balls in the concrete.
I love history, alright? And when I hear, why didn't they create Gundams throughout that time, I just fucking lose it, because that's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. That is the, like, legitimate stupidest thing I've ever heard. Why didn't people make Gundams?
Oh, this is something.
I'm talking about your fucking retarded ass statements.
Wait, what?
Stalker is a video game.
Stalker is a video
The
game. I haven't
government
played it, but it sounds like a good idea.
killed this guy because he leaked out secrets. Wait, what was
Yeah,
he
the government does that all the time.
That's a big China thing.
That's a big China thing, but the American government does it too.
Oh yeah, they told me that.
Biden
Yeah, I
likes
find
China.
it weird.
Vagina.
I find it weird that fucking Patrick was trying to say that the like Filipinos had it worse
Yeah,
than the
okay.
Chinese. I found that really weird.
What?
Yeah, you were trying to say that like it was the Filipinos.
I don't
or-
want to bow.
It was the race that Berto is. I can't remember the race now. My fucking
Oh,
brain shut off.
Filipinos?
Yeah,
the
Filipinos. Okay, so I found it weird that you were trying to say that they had a harder life than the Chinese. Because I was like,
They do.
everywhere.
They got raped. They got like
That was
fucking
years ago,
slaved and
dude.
killed.
That was literally
Nowadays,
years.
that's talking
Nowadays, they
nowadays.
have. Yeah,
Constantly, like, Chinese have had it bad for years.
the Chinese have always had it bad, to be honest. Like after their ass kicking from Britain during the Opium Wars.
Willie, Alex, Patrick.
Yes. Yeah.
What? What's up?
What?
It's mine.
What's up?
What is
Skyway?
going on?
I can't.
Skyway, what do you want? You're saying our names. What's happening? I'm not sure what's going on.
Skyway's crying for help.
I think he's getting bullied by Sianta.
No, healed by worse than agony. Well, I'm not suffering anymore, so that's a lie.
No, the Philippines, though, do not have a harder life.
He's talking
than
about
the
Philippines. I
Chinese.
don't know.
The Chinese have had it bad since forever ago. I mean,
I
especially
just got an
after
arrow,
the British.
like, straight to the peanut.
Fuck. We had seconds on the counter. We could have. 4 minutes?
Trebuchets! I always said a trebuchet!
I want to throw my
How did they
hammer off
even
the
name
map.
these things?
I don't
I
fucking
want
know.
to throw you off the map.
I would like that. I would enjoy death. I fucking.
Well, throw yourself off the map. Here, watch. I'll show you how.
See you later, bitch.
Did you know you can stylishly stab yourself?
Yeah. Back this abandoned Missy truck. Ashes,
I got the candela.
This far, it won't take like
I have
They have bombs.
I have
They
the
plant
candela.
bombs.
Guys,
They
I
have
was
plant
attacked.
bombs.
Why didn't y'all help me?
We're not in your house. That would take us like 5 minutes to get to your house.
I
And you know,
have a warrant
For
out
me,
for my
I'll
arrest.
take a day to go to your house, or 2 days.
I have a warrant out for my arrest. I can't assist in any activities.
yeah, same here. I have a warrant out for my arrest.
Shut up, Wooly. You fuck cats.
Shut the fuck up! I don't!
the only people who are out for you is animal control.
Shut the fuck up! I do not fuck cats. Oh, I thought you
Willie
said
knew
it.
about the
years,
cat
so-
anal beads.
I did not know about that.
We've
so
bullied
unhappy
him
that
about this for years. He won't shoot us.
I will fucking
Secretly,
shoot you.
he does fuck cats, and he likes
I
doing it.
don't!
And he just
I
doesn't.
don't!
He just doesn't want to.
Alex! I will fucking murder you. The next time you say that in my vicinity, I will literally kill you.
Yeah,
I-
that's just him.
Ever want to do this again? I fucking hate hearing that, oh, Wooly fucks cats. It's not fucking funny.
He does.
I don't!
Wait, hold on, Willie.
Alex.
Wait, hold on, Willie. Do your cat have fur, or do you have one of those cats that doesn't have fur?
all the cats I own have fur.
Okay, yeah, because you will be automatically declassified as a cat fucker if your cat didn't have fur, so you won't get rug burn.
Defuse. Ah!
I almost don't even want to fucking play this right now. Damn door.
So what is this? Capture the flag?
No,
No,
it's
we're defending.
along.
It's basically
we're
search and
defending.
destroy, but with trebuchets.
It's search and destroy, and we're trying to defend these from getting blown up.
Wait, so why can't y'all use y'all characters in For Honor? Wouldn't y'all win?
This isn't For Honor. For Honor's a completely different game made by a completely
Yo,
different
they cooking the soup. Yo, they got.
If you use the characters in For Honor and use the Viking, y'all would've won.
I'm so glad that Skyway's trying to gaslight.
Skyway, did you know I have a penis? Did you know that penis wants to be in your ass?
Did you know?
I knew that ever since I eaten Subway. Ever since I had that $5 foot long, changed my whole life.
My $5 foot long?
I don't know why, but that just reminds me of the scene where fucking Jimmy's dad goes, you know, one time I sat on a banana. And it changed my life.
Oh my god, that biome went flying towards you.
I wonder if I can-
Bro, there's bodies
I'm too
blowing up
tired for this
everywhere.
shit. I'm too tired for this shit. Fight him, Wooly! Fight him, he's right in front of you! Fight him, Wooly!
Stop
Get him,
fucking
Wooly!
hitting me! I'm on
He's right in
such
front of you,
low.
Wooly! Get him! Get him! He's right in front of you! He's right in front of you,
Oh.
Wooly! Get him! Get him!
Wait, what? Y'all fighting somebody?
Get him, Wooly! He's right in front of you! He's right in front of you! Watch out, Wooly!
I swear to fuck.
Yeah.
I hate that fucker. Alright, that's funny. Skyway left the party. Man.
You know what else is funny? Your mom. Your mom.
Your mum.
Your mom.
Your mum.
Do you know what else is fucking funny?
We won, gamers.
Woody like to fuck cactus.
Patrick. No. Just no.
Fucking with you. That's a wait. Woody.
208. I need
That's
208
alright.
so I can bless you.
Fucking Alex like to fuck his goldfish. Both.
Yeah, like,